The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is The Local Show, the 2024 pre-Thanksgiving edition of The Local Show. I'm your host, Tom Soccocio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts. The Local Show features conversations about local businesses. We talk to the business owners, the CEOs, the CFOs, entrepreneurs, nonprofits, business advocates, and other business-friendly organizations. We learn how they got into business and why they do business right here in Syracuse, New York, where their businesses might be going in the future, and all that fun stuff that you tune in for. You'll hear about their successes, challenges, opportunities, marketing, and advertising. Now I bring you into the real engine behind The Local Show. It's Steve Roberts. Introducing Steve.
Just to be clear, I just came in and sat down. Tom does everything else. So if I'm an engine, wow, I don't know. It's
he only gives me credit because if anything goes wrong, he can say, "See, Tom does it all."
Well, I live for that. I listen to the old reruns and say, "Oh, you know what? He said is instead of up." Tom, you spoke that word wrong. Like I would ever know that, right?
Right. Well, that's true.
Good morning, gentlemen.
And there's somebody here, Tom.
Yes. Charlie VanPatten's here, owner of Mattress Makers since 1915 or so.
1915. As a matter of fact, it's a good time for an update. So
good. Hey, take that microphone. Put it right.
Can you get farther away from that microphone, Charlie?
Further away. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Now you sound like a real champ.
So Charlie has a long list of
family business. Family business is 1915. How many companies can say that?
Not a lot. That's for sure.
Started in 433 Holly Ave. Been same family making mattresses all those years.
And let me just back up to Holly Ave for a second. But back then, when you were a kid, well, and not even a kid, you were probably a teenager and stuff when you were working there. You could walk up and down Holly Ave and up James Street, no problems.
Oh, no problem.
You weren't worried about crime. You weren't worried about anything.
No.
Right.
I'll tell you quick. I wasn't going to say this, but quick.
No, go ahead.
It was a different world.
Yeah.
We had this mattress maker, best mattress maker in the world.
Okay.
He was Irish. He liked to drink. So come Monday morning, he couldn't function.
Oh, my goodness.
My uncle gave him 2 bits to go down to the corner bar, get a shot, come back. He was good for the week.
That's wonderful. And he was an Irish immigrant.
Absolutely, yeah.
Do you still follow those employment practices at mattress makers, Charlie?
Absolutely.
That's funny. All right.
Well, some of the things we do, like, for example, in the last year, some of the things we've done, there's a men's shelter in Syracuse. We put 35 new beds in there.
That's awesome.
There's a new men's rehab center, and we put 120 beds in there.
Wow.
There's a youth center in Syracuse. We supplied 30 beds for that. We supply over 300 beds a year to kids in Central New York that don't have a bed. And then we have the single best organic mattress in the world. And I challenge anybody because there's 2 parts to the mattress. There's a mattress quality, and some have good and some have bad. And there's service, some have good and some have bad.
Yeah.
You have to find somebody that has service and quality. And I'll question anybody to say that we don't have the number 1 service and stuff like that.
I don't think you have the number 1 service, Charlie.
Yeah, right.
I just thought I would question you. We were talking about you earlier this week, and the thought was people drive by all these mattress stores, they drive by all these furniture stores that buy mattresses from a factory and then ship them to the mattress stores. You're driving by the factory when you can walk in and see the organic and see all the things.
Go back to your organic mattresses. You were saying you have the best organic mattresses.
Absolutely. We ship all over the country.
I don't know what makes a mattress organic. So tell me all the components that are organic.
Okay. Organic cotton, organic wool, organic fabric. All of these components are grown without chemicals.
I see. And they have to be stamped certified organic,
Absolutely
right?
certified. When you buy the new car and all of a sudden the windshield you can't see out because it's covered with a film.
Mm-hmm.
Well, buy a regular mattress and that's what you're breathing in. Your lungs are coated with that windshield in your car.
Get out. Really?
So why not? And I can't afford that. Go to buy the milk, you pay 3 times as much. Not for us. Not for organic. You're buying at the factory. You get the factory price.
Well, the shipping, if you think about the online stuff, you got to ship the stuff. The whole shipping's free. Shipping's not free.
You're paying
Sure,
20,
yeah, that's right.
You're paying, my son consults in that business, and he says, you're paying 20% for the shipping.
At least, I bet.
You're paying 20% for customer returns. You're just crazy.
Yeah.
But here's the big one today. There's a magazine. There's an industry publication called Furniture Today. It comes out weekly. Tells you everything about the mattress and furniture and cloth and fabric and styles and colors and all that kind of stuff. A few weeks ago, I got the thing and it says purple, purple, purple. Well, wait a minute. I got to read this one.
Right. Purple, by the way, is a mattress maker, right?
There's hundreds of them. They're one of them. Yeah.
It's a polymer grid,
right,
that they use for burn victims.
Oh.
And so about 15 years ago, every single solitary mattress factory in the United States got a sample because the manufacturer wants business.
Of course.
I mean, I'm talking factory directs, I'm talking Sealy, everybody got a sample. Guess what? 0 response.
So they did their own thing.
So these guys in Utah who are marketers looked at it. Oh, we can do that. They picked it up and they ran with it. But here's the deal. The grid is 1 inch square. It's 1 3/4 inches tall, and the wall is only 1/8 of an inch. I have a bun in my showroom.
Okay.
You put your hand in, you go right down to the bottom. Jeez. They got lucky because in California there's a burn unit. They make burn beds, and they actually bought it. So now, 2 years later, this guy says, and I quote, "The grid is unstable." Oh. Wait a minute. He said, "No, it's unstable." And he said, "I got a better idea. He's got this freaking joke where he takes 2 pieces of foam and locks them together and says he's got the sliced bread. He makes it in Mexico for $350. Sells it on the internet for $1,400.
So I was hanging out with Carol, talking to Carol early this week, and she said what people do around Black Friday, Tom, in the season coming here now is people that have things, they make kind of a deal, the husband and wife, and they say, you know what, let's get a mattress. And we'll get it for each other. So they come in and they go through the process, lay on the mattress, check it out. And then I know if they want it, I know you can deliver them in a few days if they need it, or maybe it takes a week, but it's not being made somewhere far away, and they can get right on it, right?
People don't realize 90% of the work is in prep, Bring the materials in, get them out, cut them, quilt them, sew them, get them ready to go, and then final assembly is easy.
Okay, so running out of time here. Mattress Makers, Charlie, on Bridge Street, behind Henry Wilson Jewelers.
Exactly.
And there's a little outlet right across from Chick-fil-A up there in North Syracuse, but you can walk right in.
Brewerton.
Get it in
Cicero.
That's not Brewerton, Cicero. And right on Bridge Street. But thanks for coming in. Mattress Makers information at mattressmakerssyracuse.com.
Thank you.